On a new episode of Harbinger Society presents Lana Polansky, Hugh Stewart, and Andrew Sullivan call out astronaut privilege.
So much of Canadian problems when we analyze it a little bit comes down to being a fake country, which
Yes.
drives me crazy. But I wanted to say, we know Toronto's where the money is, but we also got to say we know where the money's gonna be. And Andrew, I think that is in a new movie that is in development now. You were tweeting about this today. What can you tell us about Little Yachty's new movie?
So y'all know games, right? We were talking about GameStop earlier. So you know about video games. So before,
I'm sick of people playing games.
Before video games, there was a different. Yeah, I'm not either. Before video games, there's a different kind of game, and it was cards.
Oh,
and cards was sort of like Nintendo used to make card games, and Nintendo now they make Zelda and Mario.
Yeah,
their games still come on little cards though.
So another company that makes cards is Mattel, and they make a card game called Uno. And there's numbers and you spin. I don't know the nitty gritty. I know
the
that
nitty ditty. That's right.
It's like a color matching game, basically.
Yeah, it's for babies. It's like video games. It's for babies.
It rocks. It's great.
So there's a movie coming out about Uno, and see the headlines are a little sensationalist because Lil Yachty's actually not developing.
Oh, really?
The film? Yeah, I got some dirt. Because I read the Variety article. So the film is actually being developed by Quality Control Studios and Coach Kay, who are like Coach Kay is like a very famous Atlanta hip hop producer and manager, sort of responsible for Atlanta becoming the epicenter of like hip hop in America in the last 10 years. I'd say Quality Control are pretty responsible. Like they're responsible for the Migos, and all those cool guys we got from them. So they're more in charge of they're producing the Uno film, and Little Yachty is being eyed to star.
Oh my God.
But it's going to be a great family film that, according to the article, is about Uno, but also about the Atlanta hip hop community.
Oh,
so
that sounds way better than the headline would have made me think. That's amazing.
I mean, it sounds like they had a movie and then they're like, we need to get this made. How the fuck do we get this made? It's like, what if we shoehorn this stupid card game into it and we get a green light? Like people love branding and licensing. So if we make this an Uno movie somehow, we'll get it made.
It's so incredible. Like
Absolutely.
The idea of an Uno movie that's sort of like a poker movie type of thing is so funny to me because Uno is the most like RNG, like there's no skill involved in Uno. You're not doing like advanced gambits in Uno. There are like 4 whole strategies.
It'd be funny if it was like
Uno's Crazy Eights, but just is that Skip-Bo?
It's just a numbers and color matching game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where
you're trying to get rid of as many cards as you can until you have one left.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a complicated game.
If it was just rounders, but with like rappers.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like rounders, it's like hip hop rounders, but it's about the least complicated game ever devised.
Like instead of Matt Damon and Edward Norton, it's like Lil Yachty and Offset.
It's like the Queen's Gambit, but if it was about like checkers. That's what this is.
That'd be better. That'd be more accessible. I would probably watch that. I'm not going to watch Queen's Gambit though, because I keep getting Queen's Gambit and Emily in Paris confused.
Because you're a misogynist?
Because I'm a misogynist.
Yeah, sounds like
and I keep thinking they're the same.
Successful woman.
I keep thinking they're the same TV show, and it's really confusing me.
You guys, I'm so happy that we got a chance to sort of do a bit of a news roundup. But I got to say, something else that everyone's watching right now is Ottawa, because the Governor General is out of her position. Did you guys hear what happened over there? It's crazy. Did you hear about this?
We have our own Amy to Targaryen. We have our own Klobuchar. We have, as it turns out.
Oh my God, that's so true. Okay, so basically, when I heard about it, it was like, okay, there had been some rumors about her, and apparently, she wasn't good to her worker, her people, her workers. But the facts of it are actually kind of worse than I had imagined. So someone under an FIA got a heavily redacted report on an investigation that had been made. So staff members accused her of yelling, screaming, aggressive conduct, demeaning comments, and public humiliations. Out of 92 current and former employees at Rideau Hall, less than 10 actually said they had a positive experience or had neutral feelings about the work environment, which means more than 80 of the people working there thought that she fucking sucked. And it's scary. It's scary because she just like, that's like a very powerful position. It's a joke position because why do we have a queen, obviously? But also it's a significant position because if there is any kind of constitutional crisis, she or he is the person who has to step in and actually take care of that. So it's kind of insane. What was your guys' reaction to this? Because like a lot of Canadian political news, it's sort of like whatever, but at the same time, it's significant. Lana, what was your take on that?
I literally just looked at that, like my partner said, "Oh, this happened," and I went, "Oh, we have our own Amy." I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever spent more than 2 whole collective minutes thinking about the Governor General in my entire life.
So this is sort of a fresh perspective and a new thing to you. Hugh, were you surprised? Did this shock you?
No, because I just kind of think everyone in Ottawa is probably like that. But the thing that I surprised me was finding out she was an astronaut, which I didn't know until I found out, that she would like try to toughen up or like test the mettle of her employees by pop quizzing them on stuff about space, like facts about
the order of the planets. Literally, that's one of the things she would ask of her staff.
When I found that out, it was like so funny.
Bill Nye?
Publicly humiliating these people. Andrew,
what are the odds, do you think, that she went to space and got possessed by a space ghost, and then when she came down?
Extremely high. Well, Andrew, go ahead.
I've just been saying forever, just on the astronaut note, like, I think once they're up there, we shouldn't let them come back. Like, you make your decision.
Controversial, okay.
Like that other guy, that fucking guitar guy that's like always going up there and coming back and like preaching to us. Like, get out of here. Like, go to hell. Like, you betrayed the earth.
It's like the snowbirds.
It's like the snowbirds. That's right. It's the privilege of astronauts.
Hear the full episode and other exclusive Harbinger content for just $3 a month at harbingermedianetwork.com.